Did you know the last 24 hours of Jesus' life were filled with secrets, betrayals, and miracles that changed the world forever? I'm going to tell you everything that happened, every moment, every detail in this video, so stay until the very end. The room was quiet except for the soft flicker of oil lamps. Jesus sat with his disciples around a simple table, bread and wine before them. The air was heavy, full of unspoken words, unasked questions, and a deep knowing that this night would change everything. He looked at them one by one. Peter, impulsive, full of courage and doubt. John, gentle and thoughtful, leaning close. Judas, tense, hiding secrets in his heart. And he knew that one among them would betray him. Jesus broke the bread.
"This is my body," he said softly, "given for you.
Do this in remembrance of me." Then he lifted the cup.
This is the blood of the covenant poured out for many, for the forgiveness of sins."
Their eyes widened, some confused, some fearful, all touched by the weight of his words. The disciples didn't fully understand yet.
How could they? No one had ever spoken like this. No one had ever loved like this.
After supper, Jesus led them to the Garden of Gethsemane. The olive trees swayed in the night wind, shadows moving like silent witnesses. He knelt on the stone path, his face pressed to the ground. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will." The night felt alive with sorrow. Sweat like blood dripped from his brow. He was fully human, yet fully divine, carrying the weight of the sins of the world. Peter, James and John tried to stay awake, but sleep overcame them. 3 times Jesus returned to them. "Could you not watch with me 1 hour?" The depth of his loneliness was unimaginable.
Even the closest friends could not fully stay with him in this moment of agony.
Then suddenly the night erupted in betrayal. A crowd approached, lanterns swinging, swords drawn. Judas stepped forward, kissed Jesus on the cheek.
A signal.
The soldiers moved in. Peter drew a sword, but Jesus stopped him, saying, "No more of this. Those who live by the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot call my Father, and he will send more than 12 legions of angels?" But he did not call them.
He did not defend himself.
He submitted. The soldiers took him away into the darkness of the night, past the quiet olive trees, past the fearful whispers of his disciples, toward the beginning of a journey that would change the world forever. The night was dark, but the streets of Jerusalem seemed even colder as the soldiers led Jesus away. The whispers of the olive trees were replaced by the clatter of chains and the murmurs of the fearful crowd. Peter and the others followed at a distance, hearts pounding, unable to comprehend what was happening. Jesus was brought before the high priest. The room was filled with voices, accusations, and false testimonies, yet Jesus remained silent, calm, and resolute. Every question, every accusation fell flat against his unwavering gaze. Peter, outside in the courtyard, tried to keep his composure. He was anxious, afraid, and yet determined to stand near his teacher, his friend. But fear overcame him. 3 times he denied knowing Jesus. With each denial, a sharp pain pierced his heart. He remembered Jesus' words from earlier. "Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times." The rooster crowed. Peter wept bitterly, his soul heavy with guilt. But even in this, God's plan was moving forward. Jesus was then taken to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. The streets were filled with soldiers, merchants, and a growing crowd hungry for judgment. Pilate questioned him, seeking fault, finding none. Yet the crowd demanded, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate's heart wavered, but fear of the mob and the desire to maintain control overrode his sense of justice. He washed his hands publicly, saying, "I am innocent of this man's blood." And the crowd cheered for Barabbas, a man of violence, to be freed instead. Jesus, calm and full of purpose, was handed over to the soldiers. He bore the cross, heavy and rough against his back. The streets of Jerusalem were filled with mockery and sorrow. The women wept, the disciples cowered, And yet Jesus walked steadily, never giving up, never turning away from the mission he came to fulfill. At the hill called Golgotha, he was nailed to the cross. The pain was unimaginable. Every lash, every nail, every ounce of agony was carried willingly for the sins of the world. Darkness fell over the land. The sky turned black, as if creation itself mourned. Jesus cried out, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do."
Even in suffering, his heart overflowed with love and mercy. At the moment he breathed his last, the earth shook.
The veil in the temple tore in two from top to bottom. The world changed forever. And all who witnessed it, soldiers, friends, strangers, felt the weight of what had just happened. Some in fear, some in awe, and some, unknowingly, on the brink of discovering the greatest miracle yet to come.